Good morning, traders. Morning to everybody. We just about to get started. AV, I see you there. Good morning, guys. We will be chatting about a lot of information today. And so, please, guys, it is opinion. Let's not construe this as advice in any way. I mean, it's good to be alive. It's good to be with you this morning. Jules, I see you there as well. Good morning. All right, so we're doing all right, guys. We're doing okay here this morning. Sikwane, Gaywen, I see you. Brett, I see in TP as well. Good morning, guys. What an interesting midweek, yeah. Yeah, those shorts came through. I see it there as well. It came through. I actually took some profits on it already. I see it's doing a bit of a correction now, so I'm gonna chat about that. Even silver, I'm gonna chat about that. Let's make sure we quickly get the guys up to speed here. Let's see who else is here. King, I see you there. I see you there. Uzil, I see you there. Busi, I see you there. Good morning. Guys, give a brother some love. Like the stream. You guys know we're feeding the algorithm here. Remember, according to Teedo, we are feeding the algorithm here. So give a brother a couple of likes for the stream. Let the guys see it. Let's make sure that they are aware of the quality that we have here. All right. Let's give it another minute or so for some of the other guys. Yeah. Yeah, yes. So that correction is something that I want to chat about. Aubrey, I see you there. Good morning. And then we'll look for that bearish impulse. Yeah, we also have some fundamentals that's coming out. We got the FOMC. So we'll chat a little bit about that. I'll give you guys a bit of a breakdown there, so you know what's cracking on your side as well. But I think we're doing lekker here today, guys. It's nice. It's midweek, man. All right. And if you're here for the first time, man, really, let's welcome the guys. I see there, Dlamini. Where's Dlamini? How much, guys? Dlamini 1658. Oh, there we go. I see it, Mr. Dlamini. A warm welcome, and guys, let's all welcome the lucky Dlamini. Let's all give a warm welcome here to Dlamini Lucky 1658. All right. Let's give a warm welcome here to Dlamini Lucky 1658. It's good to be with you, man. You at the right place? You are at the right place. Teboho, good morning, guys. We just starting off. You guys know how I roll in the mornings. All right. You guys know how I roll in the mornings. Like to keep it nice and easy. Let's greet everybody. Let's make sure everybody's ready for the day. We still got 3 sessions to do today, so you guys know how I roll by now. We're nice and easy Wednesday morning. All right, warm welcome to you. You are at the right place. You can ask the guys in the chat here. They'll tell you what's cracking in this place here. They will tell you. That's one of the things I really love about our community. We are extremely we're very direct, and that is a very important trait to have, as long as it's done with respect. Tato, I see you there. Young son, I see you there. Tibatso, good morning, guys. Stream health is good. Did you guys give it some likes there, guys? Celo, let's see. I see you guys. I'm only seeing a few likes here. Let's get the likes up there quickly, guys, before we continue. It's 9:35 now. We got some work to do. So let's get all the formalities and the likes and all of that. Let's finish up with the formalities so we can push. All right, so we can push, guys. Let's get those likes up. All right. I'll give you a few seconds there quickly, guys. Let's get those likes up. Hey man, Ozil, I'm telling you, I am still of the view, and I think Ozil is touching on something there, guys. All right. Um, I am of the view that face to face is one of the greatest trading experiences that you can ever find. And I'm only speaking in context to trading now, all right? Because we may get different opinions on if it was a cooking class or geography or whatever. In context to trading, I think face to face is still one of, right there in the flesh, is one of the greatest experiences in trading, guys. For real. I can look at you eyeball to eyeball. I can shake your hand. You can shake my hand. It's really, really great. And we know 2020 took away a lot of that 6 years ago. All right, took away a lot of that. So, all right. But we know it's still one of the greatest. All right. The likes have gone up a little bit. Obviously, you guys know I'd like some more, but I'm not gonna keep hammering on it for now. We'll see what we can do for the rest of the day. But just know, guys, it does help to assist some of the other guys to come on as well. All right. So, are you guys ready? Maybe just type in the chat facility there. You ready? Are you ready? Let's get running. Just type it. Just type it. Just say ready. I'm ready, or we ready, or let's go, or something. So that I can you know lock into it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Hey, King. Gee, I see it there as well. Profitable and disciplined. Thank you, man. That's fantastic. We received that. That African handshake, 2-3 step handshake. Yeah. Hey, King. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. All right. All right. All right. Familia. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So let's start it off now here with the dollar, guys. We got something interesting that's happening. So let Ash cook a little bit here with the dollar. Okay. So at this point in time, this week, let's cook some of the dollar. Let's put some spices there. All right. The biggest thing that we need to understand right now, we're going to be looking at the oil, the gold, and the silver here first. All right. The US dollar has been inconsistent, guys. All right. We started the week with a lot of US dollar pressure. We know by now the US economic data was relatively soft, right? And so naturally, a lot of traders started thinking that the Fed, has a bit more room to cut those rates. And so we are seeing that the dollar pushed lower than, because of that. But then the bond yields started rising. They started going a little bit high. If you go to the 10-year bond yield chart, you'll see that the monthly and the weekly is pretty aggressive to the upside. And this is where it got a bit complicated now. All right. So we got the concerns there. We got the US debt. We got government borrowing. We got inflation. We got higher oil prices. And all of that is pushing a longer term treasury yield. All right. It's pushing it higher. We also see the 5.3% move on the 30-year US treasury yield. It's also important because the higher yields give support to the dollar. So I told the guys in the market review meeting this morning, all right, I said to them, there's a tug of war right now, okay? We got higher yields, all right? We got dollar support from the higher yields, but on the other side, we have weak US data, which is dollar weakness. And that explains why the back and forth. So even you look at some of the comments there. I'm going to take Gaywin into consideration here. Yesterday mentioned a buy to a sell, looking for a correctional move now to the upside with gold. I understand why G is doing that. Okay, because there's back and forth because of this tug of war. That's important. The tug of war is giving us all of that. All right. So the US dollar index we know dropped, all right, to multi-month lows, stabilized around the 99-point index. But tonight we have FOMC. So we're starting off with the first three charts here, and I'm going to explain why divergence is so important. I'm going to show you how we follow it today. Okay. Well, at least I'm gonna attempt to shed some light on that. Okay. The Fed kept those rates unchanged in July. We know that. There's about three members. I perused through about 3 to 4 articles on it. It seems like there's about 3 members that wanted a 25 basis point hike, which I mentioned to you guys yesterday. So the traders are looking for the tone of that meeting, not so much only the minutes, but the tone of it. and they're asking questions like, you know, are they becoming more comfortable with the rates or keeping them higher, unchanged? They also ask questions like, are the federal members worried about inflation because of the higher oil prices, right? And then they also ask, are they becoming a bit more concerned about the weaker economy? So that's what's going to move the dollar at least today. So we're going to look at these three first in the beginning. Then I'll go to the Aussie and so forth. All right. So let's start off with this. I'm seeing some comments there. Let's go. More locked and ready. Just got out my goals. So, okay, got you for breakfast. Nice. Well done. Well done, G. I see Lynette's there. Lumen is there as well. All right. So guys, let's push now. Now, the oil price at this point in time, all right, traders, we have a lot of divergence at the top here. Now, we know by now, when the oil price comes down, what's been happening when the oil price comes down? The dollar weakens. You guys remember that, right? When the oil price comes down, what happens? The dollar weakens, okay? Now, if the dollar weakens, then it simply means that the gold and the silver, because gold gets pressurized by the oil price as well. So before I jump into that, before I jump into the technicals, let's mix the gold now with the oil. You know it's been interesting. We know it for a fact. It dropped sharply as anticipated. The guys, we did predict it. So we were pretty sharp with this. 4389 to 4355, very sharp, all right? And that's because of those treasury yields. It made gold less attractive. But today, the yields have eased down. It's come down a little bit, all right? So gold has managed to stabilize here. That's why I got out. I got out of these trades because of that, okay? Around the 4350, and you can see it here, guys, all right? You can see there's my trade there. I took it yesterday, and I got out here. You see that I got out right there. Are we together? I wish I'd gotten out there earlier in the morning, but obviously I was in La La Land at that time. I was in the third heaven at that point in time. All right, so I could only get out of it really today. But well, today just a little bit later. All right, is everybody with me there? All right. So if the yields are up, listen to the correlation here. Listen to this, traders. Listen to this. Make a note. For gold, keep the relationship simple here. When the yields are up, gold is under pressure. Make a note of that. When the yields are up, gold is under pressure. When the yields are down, gold gets some breathing room. Right now, at this point in time, the yield at this point in time, guys, all right, has managed to somehow, ease up a little bit. And that's important. It's eased a little bit over here. All right. So if you can go to Trading View, you can see the yields there. You can see on the daily frame, it is coming down today. From an hourly perspective, it is coming down. I'll keep you updated with the yield. All right. At this point in time, it is extremely bearish for the day, but it can still change later on. So we have to be aware of that. All right. We've still got the geopolitical situation and the oil prices that's sitting in the background. So the relationship today is the yields with the gold. The oil, as we do know, there is a lot of supply, so the demand is not that heavy. Therefore, we're seeing that price, guys, all right, price could be coming down here. According to divergence, all right, price should be coming down a little bit here. But we got to break the $89 a barrel level. All right, this was, remember yesterday I said to you, this was my actual area of support. And I said to you, I will see what it does. And yesterday never broke that area. So today, if we do break it, that's going to be fantastic. That's today now. So from oil price, I'm waiting for $89 a barrel. Then I want to see how it's going to perform after that. Now, just from an oil perspective, all right, it's been pushing higher. We know the Brent went to $90. The tension in the strait, keeping those supply concerns alive. And this is important because higher oil prices, we know, feeds back into inflation. So we have a chain that is running at this point in time. Here's the chain. Here's the chain. All right. Oil higher means inflation concerns are higher. That means Fed potentially stays tighter. And then the yields go higher and the dollar gets support. I'll say it again. The oil, if it goes higher, the inflation concerns go higher. The Federal Reserve stays tighter. The yields push up, and that means the dollar gets stronger. That's if the oil is, but now the opposite happens. The oil goes lower, inflation concerns come lower. The Fed now has a different way of doing things, all right? Instead of hiking or keeping things tight, they can loosen it up a little bit. That means the yields can get lower, and that means the dollar can weaken. That is important for us to understand, guys, all right? Now, so what we're watching today, it's really the FOMC meeting, all right? The market we know is pulled in two directions, and so let's go and look at that now. Here's the gold price. Went in yesterday, got out this morning, made some good cash here, all right? Now, I want you to watch, and I'm going to redo this, but I want you to follow the divergence with me. Are you guys ready to do that? Let me see in the chat. Are you guys ready to follow the divergence? I want you to see the divergence here. You're going to follow it because divergence is like a map. If you know how to follow it, then you'll know what you can do next. Let me just give the guys a chance here, guys. Let's just give the guys a chance here to quickly respond here. Guys, ready to look at the divergence, guys? Remember, guys, I'm doing we are online, so we're working with technology here, all right? That's why I say I love face-to-face because we can, I can look at you in your eyes and ask, are you ready? Right now, it's through a lens. All right. According to price action on gold and the index, I anticipate sell-off on gold. Yeah, look, let's quickly go into the divergence. And I'm going to start at a monthly frame. All right, so watch this now. And I'm going to be using a rectangle to pinpoint certain areas, okay? Now, you guys can see divergence started here. That was the first peak. This is essentially the second peak. Now, watch as I follow the money from here. I'm going to be following it here now. So on a weekly, there's the second peak. First peak, second peak, right? Look at that. So after the divergence came, the move happened. Boom, there's the move. So where are we now? The move happened. Now we're here. Now watch. Then we start seeing divergence. Oh, okay. So here we came down. From that area, we came down. And it started lifting a bit. Do you see that? That's the daily now. Watch. So here we are lifting daily. Look as I go down now. It's still lifting. There's no divergence yet to the downside. So this is essentially a support area. That's a support zone. Just like I showed you yesterday. That's a support. Which means this here is what it actually looks like in reality. That's what it actually looks like in reality. Is everybody clear with that, guys? Brett, do you see that? That's what it actually looks like in reality. Okay? So can you guys see where we're at now? I'm using the rectangle so you can follow with me. See that? It's still a lift. It's still a lift. That's still showing us that is the support I was referring to. So we have now seen the move happen right there. Okay, let's go down. Still there. There's no divergence yet. So G, K1, according to you, remember you said you want to go short on it, right? Okay, now watch. Aha. So from that lift, now we're seeing divergence come in. Look. You see that? Divergence has come in. There. That's a low. This is actually what it looks like. Sorry about that. That area there is essentially a resistance. This is essentially a low. That's a low. This is a lower high. Do you guys see that? Now what G's speaking about is the continuation. Are you guys with me there? That's what we've been chatting about. So we came down. So watch now. Watch. Let me use the rectangle. We're here now. So we're following it. Still. You see that? Yes. Can you guys see there? We're still here. And there's the move that came down. Now watch. Still. Diverging. Aha. Now we start seeing the pullback that's happening now. There's the pullback happening. Let's go down. There we go. See, so this is just the pullback happening. Let's see if I can, here we go. There we go. See that? That's just the pullback that's happening at this point in time. Remember, this is a support. Look at the divergence there. So here we're seeing a bit of a push back to the upside. Are you with me there, guys? It's a bit of a push back to the upside. So what we essentially trading is still this. We're still trading this. All right. But what's important for us to understand here, guys, please listen to me very carefully now. This is the pullback that's happening from this bigger movement here. So this is a lift that is up. This is a correction. So we're not saying the correction is going to come all the way down. No, it can stop somewhere here. So we must be very careful, because what we need is this. Do you see that? We actually need gold to go up. So in as much as we can see that price is pushing to the downside, the impulse that we are trading is this one here. So let's not be fooled to think that we're going to trade gold all the way down. Guys, is everybody clear on where we are? We are not trading gold. No, we are not. We are eating this thing piece by piece. Look at the divergence. This is a support. This is a support. It's actually lifting. There's strength here. So we're not trading gold all the way down. We are trading it within this impulse. That is it, guys. That's how we're approaching that. That's very, 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 very important. All right? So, support, impulse, right there. All right, so that's what we're going to be dealing with now. 4 hours. All right, this is the correction. And so this is what we do now. So here we have, see that there? And this is the same with silver. The silver has much better divergence, by the way. The only way Ash is going to get in now here for another short, I took profits intraday. All right. I'm going to get in with another short within this impulse if we break here. If I break there, I'm getting in with another short. That's very important, because I'm only trading that impulse. I'll say it again. I am not trading gold. That is not what's happening. There is more strength. Gold is an appreciating asset, guys. We also need to look at that context. Gold is an appreciating asset. All right. So what we're doing now is I'm looking for a break. If it breaks beneath that zone there, 4269, I'll be trading it down. But intraday, do you see how price is first pushing up? Do you see that? Do you see how price is first pushing up? So if I do it like this, look, that impulse there, and I drop down, that's what's happening right now. Look, do you guys see that? There. So this is why I'm not getting involved now. I'm waiting for it first. And this is why I'm waiting for it. Watch. It's not broken the structures yet. Come on. It's not broken these structures yet. Do you guys see that? It's not broken the structure yet. There we go. So I'm going to wait to see what happens. I'm looking for my shorts. Yes, I'm looking for my shorts. But if it breaks above here, we could be first going up. That's why I'm not going to engage right now. All right. That's very, very, very important. All right. If it does not break above the 4367, I am not engaging it. I got out because it reached a low and now it's consolidating. There's a bit of a lift, but let's see if it's going to push up above. If it does, price could be going up until there. But you must not forget, we are not trading gold all the way down. There is a lift here that's happening, and we are trading the correction of that high. It's either we're going deeper, because right now, from a Fibonacci standpoint, we've reached the 38. So if it breaks this yellow, that white, we could be going down to the 61. That is what I'm looking at this point in time. All right. Now, that can only happen if we get a rising oil price or those yields. All right. Go higher. If the yields go higher, we have this coming down. If the yields go lower, then obviously, then we know that we're pushing up further, which is the intraday movement towards there. So look at the silver now, because I'm going to do the same. I got out here. I traded it all the way. So from there, we came down. Beautiful movement. Very nice movement, all right? But let's start from the beginning. I'm setting the tone for today, guys. I'm setting the tone for today. Let's start now at the monthly again, and let's watch the divergence. Look at the divergence. We're starting again right there. That's very important, all right? Look at that. So I'm going to move down now, and I'm going to use the rectangle again. Wait, let me just pause. Is everybody with me here, guys? Let's just make sure. I'm seeing I'm seeing your comments there. I got it. I am noting it, brother. All right. Is everybody else here, guys? Where's the rest of the guys? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Where's the rest of the guys? Where's the rest of the guys? All right. So we here. Okay. All right. Okay, look at this now. So same with silver. We're going to track it now. Now remember, guys, what had happened was we had the divergence, all right, on the monthly. We're going to start seeing it come in here now. Look at that. There we go. So look at this. This happened here at the bottom. We had a sell-off. There's the sell-off. All right. This sell-off here is what happened. Then look here. We are busy lifting here, guys. This is a lift. So many guys are looking at this as a lower high. Granted, yes, granted. Lower high. Are we together in terms of if we're looking at it like that, right? But if you look at the divergence, there's support there. This is support. So from that support, look, let's track it now. From there, we have a rise. There's the rise right there. So from that support, we have a rise. Now watch as I go down. Aha. See, divergence started there now. So from that rise, divergence, look. So this is a correction that's taking place. There we go. Look. Track it, guys. Track it. Track it with me here. Divergence here. So it's pointing down. So the move is happening as we speak. Look. There it is. There it is. The move is happening as we speak. It's coming down. Look, it's coming down. Yeah. Yeah. You can see it. Never mind this. This is where the support was on the daily frame. There's it there. So you can see where we're at now. We passed the support area. This is a high. There it is. There it is. Yes. So we're in the correction now. We experienced a low here. All right. Low, lower, low. Okay. Watch now. Watch. Low, lower, low. Low, lower, low. Watch. Aha. Correction of that low. Do you see this one here? That low? Hold on. Let's do this. See that move there? We came down. Now this low, not that one. Low, lower, low. Now correction of that. Correction of that now. That's what you're seeing there. That's a correction that's happening. That's very important, guys. Oh, this is so important, man. This is so important, guys. So this is the correction coming here now. There's the correction. So in actual fact, what's really happening here, this is the low. This is the support zone. Right here. Because that is where we find ourselves. So essentially, guys, this is the high. Now we're trying to make a new high. All right. Now, you guys remember the AUS 200 that I did with you guys last night? Who remembers that? AUS 200. Let's go there so I can show you. Do you remember this one? Something similar is happening here. That's the low, high, correction. It's happening exactly the same on the silver. Do you see that? Low, support, divergence, high. So the high happened here. And then the correction came, which was that, which looks like a higher low in this case now. So we're waiting for price to push up. Do you see that? So the same is happening on the silver now. It just looks different, but the same is happening. There we have the low. Do you see that? This here was the first break. This is actually a higher high. Ooh, this is such good stuff. This over here was the first high. Do you see that? Are we together? Then it created the first higher low. It doesn't look like it like this because this is obscured. All right. So what price is doing now is it's attempting to create a new higher high. So if price breaks out there, then obviously this setup is busy running now. It means this setup is running. Remember, we are coming into a correction from a divergence that has come in there. First low, pullback, lower low. Now we're trading the pullback there. Oh, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. And we're trading it on intraday or through the intraday movement. So this is a critical zone for us to, let me just make this thicker that you guys can see. This is a critical space for us. That's a critical area. High, higher low, waiting for a higher high now. All right, we're waiting for a higher high. So when price breaks this area here, will give us a much better indication. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find. Yeah, there we go. Got it. There. So do you see this zone? That is an intraday move. Oh man, what a beautiful move. Look at that. Guys, look at this. Oh my. Listen, this is, guys, snapshot this sucker right here. Snapshot or screenshot, sorry. Look at this, guys. Absolutely stunning. Look at this now. Watch. So I'm gonna take this long here with you guys in. Let's see this setup. If this setup pulls through for us. Let's see if the setup pulls through for us, guys. Oh, what a blessing it will be for us, right? I just want to find a area. So if it breaks here, guys, I'm anticipating price to swell up roughly to the zone here, because that's the high of that structure. That's the high of that structure. So let's see. Let's see if it breaks through this zone 63. Let's see if it goes to 65. This would be a beautiful buy, guys, and it is exactly at that zone there. Look at that. It's exactly at a very important area. Look at that. So this is definitely something we can look into right now. So I'm going to wait for it, and I'm going to be trading shorter time frames, guys. I'm not waiting for 50 minutes or whatever. I'm going between 1 and 5, because what Ash wants to do with you guys, I want to show you that trading on a daily basis is possible, because some people only chat about swing trading, which I also really like, guys. I really love swing trading. I really enjoy it. But many guys are afraid to do the minutes. Is there anyone here that felt a bit intimidated in the beginning with minute trading and so forth? Let me know in the chat facility, because we need to try and debunk that. That's the reason why I'm going into the detail here, to show you this is the setup, at least for what we're seeing right now as a correction. Because many people genuinely, they get intimidated by the minute frames, because remember, it moves very fast. It goes quickly, it goes quickly, it goes quickly. This becomes a challenge. AV, I see it. They're beautiful. Thank you for the response. So I want to make it clear here through the analysis, and I know T feels exactly the same way, is that, guys, it's so important for you to find where you are at. All right? I'm seeing G there, don't have the patience. And you know what? Now you see what Gaywin's doing is exactly the purpose of this. You need to find where your strengths, your weaknesses, and so forth. And it's exactly that. If there's no patience for it's okay. But the next guy might say, you know, I don't want to do it because of ABC. I mean, look at Cabello there. Don't have any issues with the minute, just doesn't. Yes. So the schedule is the thing, which is exactly what we teach. Trade according to your schedule, all right? Because that's going to determine your style. So look at this. So silver, we're going to wait for this one, guys. I'm doing any entry between 1 and 5, all right? Then the gold. It's as clear as daylight. If the silver is doing that, there's a high probability of the gold doing the same thing. Do you guys see that? I think that's pretty clear at this point in time, right? So let's wait on it. Let's see how it goes. But silver is something I want to get into for a short scalp to the upside. All right. Yes, I understand exactly what you mean there, KB. All right. I understand exactly what you mean there. All right, my friend. All right. Okay, Dixon, same. All right. Brett, brilliant. Okay. So let's go now. NZDUSD. So guys, NZDUSD, we know that price had pushed up, it came down, took a bit of profits there, and it stuck to its place. So I want to do the same thing now. And what I'm doing with you is we are following divergence here now. Okay. So for the guys that are swing trading, like KB, Dixon as well, we want to try and get some of those out as well, because I know we got the silver there now, but I want to try and get some of the swings out as well, because that's important. Example, the GBP CAD is a swing for me. All right, I'm swinging it from there. I'm just waiting for this next phase to push down. Then I'm going to get in. All right. By the way, the Euro AUD hit take profit, guys. It smashed it. Who was with me? There was someone that also took Lumen. I think you also like the Euro AUD. This one smashed the TP 1,000%, like 100%. Look at that. All right. So let's do NZDUSD now. So the same thing. Look at this. Let's follow the money. We follow. So there's the divergence. Then we had the move up. Okay. From the move up, look, we had the move down. Okay. Now, don't be fooled by this. This is still bearish. So even though the divergence is still there, remember there's no red arrows because the divergence is still intact. This is just drama. So price is still bearish here. Okay. We're going to start seeing the bearish nature come in now. All right. So now watch. Look from weekly. From monthly. We move away and we now come to these areas over here now. Now, obviously, in between here, there's going to be lots of divergence. There it is. Do you see that? Divergence came in over there. Do you see there? Price eventually pushed up. Divergence over here. Are we together? Push up. So just track it with me. Up, divergence, up. So where are we now? We're still overall a little bit bearish, divergence, but we're here now. All right, that's where we're at, divergence, but we are here. We've moved away from all of this here on the left-hand side. All right, you also took it. Brilliant, AV. All right, so you also cashed out there, yeah? All right, now watch. See the divergence here now? Look, we're going in. There's the move. It happened. Hold on, let me just make this smaller, guys. There's the move there. Follow with me. Divergence. We saw a move happen. Boom. All right. So let's move on. Divergence here. Let's move. Follow the money. Divergence. Let's go. Aha. See? So divergence happens there. The move happens up. All right. It happens up. Price comes and corrects again, comes down, because remember the overall theme is bearish. Now watch when I go there. Up. From there, we pushed up. Overall is still bearish, but we inside now. Remember, guys, inside is different to being outside. We really inside of this movement here now. This is the micro movements. So divergence happens up. Where are we now? We here. We here. Divergence. There was a move that happened there. Okay, let's move. Divergence is still there. So this is one big movement. Look at that. One big resistance. One big resistance. Okay. Let's go down. Let's go. Still diverting. Still one big movement. Still one big movement. Still one big resistance. See that? We just got into a specific correction within this resistance here. Don't forget that, okay? Don't forget that, guys. Please walk with me here. Let's go down. Still diverting. Still diverting. So the move has not really happened yet. We're getting another pullback now up. But that pullback is still inside of the bigger divergence. Is everybody clear on that, guys? Let me make sure that everybody's following with Ash here so that you know what I'm doing here, all right? Sorry, let's just make sure everybody's tracking with me quickly. Quickly, guys. Quickly. So this is creating another impulse now, intraday. It's all intraday. Let's go see the silver. Not yet. All right, so you see there, divergence, impulse. This is where the actual support is. But here, we're down. You see that? You guys see that? It started right here. So there's no high here yet. There's no proper high here yet. There's only a lift that's happening. So what we're anticipating now, we want to see where the new high will be. Let's see. If price creates a new high after this area, that becomes a push to the upside. This means that we may be getting a weaker dollar coming back in. Above here will be the new high. Above that area will be the new high. You see that? This is our support. That's our support. But the high is not arrived yet. Ooh, man, this, guys, hear me today, guys. There is no, this is not strategy. This is market structure. All right? Support, the new high has not come yet. If it breaks above that area, that's the high. So then if there's a high, we expect a correction, and then we expect another push to the upside. So that's why I am out of gold. I'm out of silver because I saw this coming. Do you see that? This is all intraday now. This is all intraday. This is all intraday. Look at silver. Look at silver. Look at gold. And the same thing has happened with GBP/USD. It's already gone up. It's already gone up. It's activated my one pending there now. All right. So let's watch the NZD very carefully. Let's watch it very carefully. We're watching this on a 20-minute, a 15-minute. Let me quickly see where I can get a exit for the guys that are going to be following exits, okay? Let's see where I can get an exit. Hold on. Hold on, guys. It's in the center already. Whoa. Wow. It's already centered. Just give it a second. So if it breaks there, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get. Let me just see here. 12 pips. Bullish. Still bullish, guys. I am not. All right. I'm not getting a proper center here, guys. I'm not getting a proper center here. So let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's use the fib. And let's see what's here. So that becomes a new high. This is all intraday, by the way, guys. About 16 points. All right, let's see if it stands. Let's see if it stands. Let's see if it stands. On the shorter time frames, it doesn't. So the 61 may be a bit far-fetched. Yeah, it may be a bit far-fetched. I mean, we almost get there. We almost get there, but it's not good enough. All right. So I'm going to be watching it past this area here, and I'm going to be looking to the 61. It's a flat zone, 59,000. or at least 0.59,000. I'm going to be watching this very, very carefully here. That's the NZDUSD, okay? NZDUSD, remember, we actually bearish. This is just a correction. So what we'll do is at midday, what we'll do is we're going to be watching. If it breaks down here, I'm going to be going for all the swing guys, which is 4 hours, and we'll be looking for some down movement here. All right. So right now, I'm only entertaining the intraday that is happening here. If it pushes above there, great. If it doesn't, it's fine. That's important to understand, okay? So intraday on silver, intraday on gold, intraday on NZD/USD. All right. That's going to be critical. I'm also USD Swiss franc. I wish Savage was in here. I got in yesterday. And that sell is beautiful. I'm now below my zone there. Look at that. I'm below, and I said I'm going to get in here. Once it breaks, I'm in again. All right, now I'm going to wait for price to go down. I have another place where I want to enter. And I'm attempting to take this one down all the way. So I'm in two positions here at the top. I got in yesterday, went in my favor. I'm now below my first area. I got in here with my second trade with my, and well, it's three now because I'm actually risking 3 trades now. All right, but I'm getting in close as I can to the price action here. Once it breaks past 2, that's my third trade, and I want to take all 3 of them down here. But I'm very close to the price action here. Please, you can actually make a note of that. The closer you are as an entry to the price action, anticipating that price will move away from that, the better it is for your risk and reward. But if you get in, example, somewhere like here, look how far price has already moved down. You see, so what you're looking for is the skill to enter as close to this area and anticipate the fall or the rise. That's a skill. That's a skill. That's a very, very, very Savage, you here. Beautiful. It's good to see you, my friend. Do you see that USD Swiss franc there, my friend? Remember I mentioned to you yesterday, shorts possibly, yeah? Are we together there? Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? You joined? Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right. All right, cool. All right. All right, brilliant. I see G there. Yes, G, absolutely. And that's fantastic. The swings are beautiful. Over time, these swings, they obviously rack up the racks. So USD Swiss franc looking good here, guys. EuroCAD, I am now doing phenomenal here, guys. Hold on. Why am I out of this trade? I don't know why I'm out of this trade, guys. I got in here. Why am I out? I don't know why I was out. Okay, anyway, I just got in. All right, so EuroCAD. Who was with me with this one? Was it who was it? Was it you, AV? EuroCAD. Who spoke about EuroCAD? Sorry, guys, I forgot. EuroCAD. Was it AV? Was it Savage? Was it Lumen? Dixon? Could have been Dixon. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so Dixon, my friend, look at this. Beautiful setup. I'm now waiting for, and then I'm going to increase here. 1.61051. Once I get above there, it's Kimunati. Kimunati. All right. All right. Monkey's Eye, see you there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So I'm waiting for this one. It's looking fantastic, by the way. All right. And then obviously, guys, can't forget BTC. We are still above there. Nothing really at this point. We're just still stuck in that zone there. All right. Same area. And the AUS 200, guys, like I said, this is a setup that could be giving us some more upside here. The only way that this gets absolutely demolished is if price breaks beneath this area. That's it. But this is a support to get some buyers in. This is an impulse here, correction we're looking for. It has not failed yet. All right. So only if it breaks below, then we are not going to be looking at this anymore. But for now, everything's still intact. And then obviously at midday, guys, I'll be checking out the S&P. This one only now. Look at this. Something we wanted yesterday. Look at that. Where's the NAS? Look at this. Look at this. And that's exactly what I told you guys. If it does not commit, NAS does not perform. So S&P is only moving up now, guys. Yesterday is crazy. Oh, sorry, was crazy. Beautiful move here now. This is all we wanted yesterday. But it looks like it's giving us this move today now. Impulse. Don't forget, guys, market structure. Impulse, pull back. Impulse, lots of divergence here. So essentially, what we actually, this is the resistance. That's the top of the resistance, guys. There it is. So this is the first low of that resistance. First low. It happened. Look. 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 First low. So now there's a correction. All right. After the correction, we want to hui. We want to. And so that's a 4 hour. So if I go to a 6 or 8, then obviously you can see there's still a lot of space to come down. And it's bearish. So we're just watching this on a lower time frame. That's it. But there's still a lot of space here on the hourlies to come down. The others are just showing us that it's hit the oversold and there's an impulse coming now. That's it, guys. That's it. That is it, peeps. Okay? So this is what we do, guys. We'll push. We'll come back at midday and we'll take it from there. But for now, silver, possible upside. Gold, possible upside. NZDUSD, possible upside. Intraday, not higher time frame, shorter time frames. This is all shorter time frames, not higher time frames. All right. But I'll see you guys at 12. Don't be late, peeps. Don't be late so we can push. Savage. There we go, my friend. There we go, my friend. All right. So I'll see you guys at 12. All right. Don't be late, guys. And watch the oil price, okay? Watch that oil price. Watch it very carefully today. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one. Ashley Revere, guys, signing out for now. See you at 12. Ciao, ciao.